Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, Walmart getting a $10 million fine from the FTC. Walmart has suddenly become a major player in the world of cord cutting. Of course, Walmart Plus offers free streaming options. They bought Vizio, the TV manufacturer, including the Vizio free streaming service. And they've got partnerships with other ones like Pluto TV. We'll break down what's happening over there, but keep an eye on Walmart. They're getting into it. Don't forget about all the on Google TV devices, on Roku smart televisions, and more that they're partnering with device makers for. Also, YouTube TV is expanding its multi-view, likely using AI to give you more options. We'll tell you what's happening. And robocalls have been targeting cord cutters trying to scam you. It's surprising how many of them are out there. We're going to talk about a quick warning. Be careful about when you're answering the phone and somebody claims to be from your favorite streaming service or streaming player. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick second. As always, you can find a link to every story I talk about in the show notes and in the first pinned comment. Find it down there on YouTube. If you're new here and you like what we do, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. All right, before we get into it, real quick, hey, we're doing our quarterly survey. Every quarter, we do a survey of all of our viewers and readers. Your feedback helps us kind of keep in touch with everything happening in the world of cord cutting. We want to know what you're using for cord cutting and how you're experiencing cord cutting right now. It helps us stay informed on what's happening in the world of cord cutting. Do you have just 5 minutes? It's a real simple survey. I'll put a link to it in the show notes and in the first pinned comment for our summer 2025 survey. If you could, please take a few minutes to answer those questions. It really does help us know what's happening in the world of cord cutting. It helps us keep in touch with everybody out there and what you're using, what you're doing, and it helps direct our coverage. All right, let's dive into the news of the day. Again, link to that survey in the show notes. 5 minutes, we would really appreciate it. All right, Walmart has settled a $10 million lawsuit with the FTC over alleged money transfer fraud. Now, Walmart has become a big player in the world of tech, and we've recently seen a massive crackdown on tech from the federal government, tech companies. Amazon's being investigated. Google may have to break up some of its divisions after an monopoly ruling on that. And now Walmart is in the eyes of these. Now, this one is related to money transfers, but keep an eye on it. Seems that the federal government's been specifically targeting large tech companies, and while Walmart's still primarily a big box store and online e-commerce retailer, they are getting more and more into streaming and cord cutting. Keep an eye on Walmart. They really want to take on Amazon Prime, and one of the ways they do that is by making sure they have everything Amazon Prime does. Amazon Prime has its video service. Walmart has ad-free Pluto TV and free Paramount Plus. Amazon selling streaming players. Walmart sells their on-branded Roku televisions and Google TV stream players. And those stream players are really good quality at the price you're paying. And now they're also buying Vizio, they did buy, I should say, Vizio, the smart television maker, and its free ad-supported streaming service. Keep an eye on them. Walmart is a sleeping giant in the world of cord cutting. I think we're only going to see them get bigger as Walmart seeks to diversify its business. And with that, more and more scrutiny is going to come upon them. I think we're going to see more fines against companies in the world of cord cutting like this, because there are a growing number of dominant players in the world of cord cutting. How long until the federal government turns their eyes to them and tries to break some of them up? We'll have to see how that plays out. After years of consolidation, how much is too much is going to be a question we're going to have to answer. All right, next up, YouTube TV is expanding its multi-view. Have you noticed? I noticed this a few days ago. I was watching the Golf Channel, looked at the multi-view options, and suddenly there was dozens of multi-view options related to the Golf Channel. And it was not just sports ones. Of course, it was a mixture of different sports events, but it was also things like local channels, news outlets, and entertainment channels all bundled in. I don't have this confirmed, but it does seem that YouTube has started to use AI to see, hey, this person's watching ESPN, Golf Channel, or another supported multi-view channel. Let's build dozens of possible multi-views related to that to try to encourage more viewership. Now, this is not one of the announced expansions. YouTube TV has announced that multi-view will be expanding soon with customizable multi-view and more channels, and we already seen that. Seeing sports channels paired with non-sports channels. I had one, I think it was Bravo, next to the Golf Channel. and other channels like that. So it's good to see YouTube TV expanding it. They have announced that customizable build-your-own multi-views are coming soon. And they also announced in NFL Sunday Ticket this year will include the ability to have multi-view of NFL Sunday Ticket games along non-NFL games, along other channels. So if you're a NFL Sunday Ticket holder, you will be able to watch other YouTube channels, or other, cable TV channels, and maybe our channel, I don't know, maybe. But you'll be able to get more and more options and more control over that in 2025. Have you noticed any of this build your own YouTube TV multi-view, which allows you to watch up to 4 channels at once? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. All right, next up, robocallers. Let's be honest, they've been around forever, it feels like. They're scamming you on everything from your car warranty to your bank account to everything. Very easy to fall victim to them when you're not expecting them. A recent trend has been targeting cord cutters. There's a few common schemes. Number one is internet providers. They claiming to be from Comcast or Spectrum or another provider out there. And they say things like, hey, we will offer you a discount on home internet. If you pay for 6 months up front, we'll give you 6 months free. But you have to do it with a gift card. That's always a big red flag. But surprisingly, they've been getting more and more creative and doing different ways to do it. But according to a new report, every second in the United States, 1,803 phone calls are hitting phones in May 2025. A report from UCall, I believe it is, a major provider of, let's see here, make sure, mail, I apologize, not UCall. A major report here about the state of spam in the market. Be very careful about this. I know you probably think about this as car warranty, banking scams, and others. Increasingly, they've been targeting cord cutters. Everything from impersonating your favorite streaming player, offering deals and discounts if you give them gift cards, to trying to charge you to set up your Roku or Fire TV and other devices. Be careful of scammers impersonating cord cutters. I've seen a big uptick this year in reports from readers and viewers like you complaining to us about, oh, Roku wants to charge us a monthly fee to use our device. Well, that wasn't Roku, that was a scammer calling you. Be careful of scammers out there. They are increasingly growing. Check out this report, but one of the interesting things in this report is usually smaller and more rural cities are some of the most hardest hit when it comes to these scammer calls. With it, check out the full list of those top 10 hardest hit ones in the link in the story down below. All right, you ready to feel old? Today in TV history, 70 years ago this week, Lady and the Tramp, the classic Disney movie, was released. Lady and the Tramp was first released on June 22nd, 1955. 70 years later, it's still a Disney classic. You can find it on Disney Plus, also on Amazon if you want to rent it or buy it in other places. Very interesting. A lot of these movies are increasingly becoming, let's say, senior citizens now. We just saw Jaws turn 50. That's one that kind of surprised me. And we're also seeing things like Lady and the Tramp turn 70. Check out Cord Cutters News. We added a new tab in our menu for Today in TV History. If you want to go back through previous days and some other recent Today in TV History, which includes movies, television, and other related things, check it out. Link in the show notes if you want to go to our website and find the full list there. If you're looking for a deal, we got a couple really good ones in our deals of the day. Starz has a subscription option for just $2 a month for 2 months. So you can pay $4. I think it's $1.99 if I remember correctly with this. But Jess did a great post over this on this deal. If you want to learn more about it, check it out, cordcuttersnews.com. Link in the show notes. We have a deals tab with all the deals we find online there. And also, attention Comcast gig users or higher. If you have a gig home internet service, even if you from Comcast's Xfinity, even if you don't have their television, earlier this year, I'm not sure really when this came back, but I noticed it and I wanted to pass the deal along. You can get free Peacock Premium for 24 months. Now you need a gigabit or a gigabit plus, so something higher with that. You can get the Peacock Premium, typically $7.99 for 2 full years for free with this deal. You'll get access to 80,000 hours on demand and 50 always on curated channels with this. Check out, link in the show notes down below if you want to find out more about it. It's a really good deal. And hey, If you're already paying for internet, why not take advantage of these ones here? I do expect to see more deals like this going forward. We're already seeing Spectrum bundle a ton of things. Comcast is doing it. In order to try to entice you to stay with your internet or phone provider, streaming services have increasingly been bundled into them. Make sure you're taking advantage of it. Like I said, I'm still on a grandfathered bundle plan with Verizon. That gives me the Disney Plus bundle of Hulu with ads, Disney Plus ad-free, and ESPN Plus. So check that out. You never know what kind of deals. You know, if you get Walmart Plus for grocery delivery, take advantage of that Paramount Plus for free. If you got Comcast gig internet or higher, I do because I'm uploading all these videos and stuff, maybe take advantage of the free Peacock for 24 months. It's a great way to cut your cord cutting costs. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. It's a hot one up here in Michigan. Hopefully everybody's staying cool and being safe out there. Thank you so much for your support. We'll be back again tomorrow with another video. Until then, take care, be safe. I'll talk to you all again tomorrow.